back at the Harpeth River here at the Kingston Springs Skate Park. I have dropped in here before in November. There's a video of that. I'm trying a different mount. I don't know if this will be something that will be permanent or not, but we're gonna give it a shot, see how it works. Hopefully it's gives you a little different perspective. You see what I see, because in many cases, you know, you guys miss out on a topwater bite or something like that you know, would have been seen had you seen what I see. So now that it's on my head, I think that might give you that opportunity. You know, I can look in any direction, you see what I see. So that's the goal for today, to try this out, hopefully get some topwater bites. The river's running about 800 cubic feet per second, right around 4 feet. So it may be a quick trip. I'm starting late. I wasn't actually gonna fish today, but just completely changed my mind, loaded my kayak, and here I am at, like, I don't even know what time it is, to be honest. 11 o'clock, the latest I've probably fished in a really long time. So it'll be a quick trip. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully we'll get a topwater bite, but we've been hoping that for a while now. So we'll see what happens. Thank you for joining me. I wonder if with the perception change, you know, if you can understand the magnificent bluff here, you know, if you can see it in a different way from the top of my head versus you know, on my chest, basically. How kind of cool this river is. I don't know if all that ever translates, and I hope it does, because it's certainly very special to me, this river, and really I enjoy them all, but this one in particular is special to me, just because I consider it like, you know, it may not be the most beautiful Middle Tennessee river, but it's home field. You know, it's like, I don't know how to describe it other than that, but that's how I feel about it. This is my home field. I'm hoping this topwater, I mean, it should get at least a bite, you would think, at some point, just because it's so nice outside. It's warm. This looks like a great place to fish too. I really need to find a spot to kind of beach myself a little bit, because if I was a smallmouth bass, I'd be hanging out over here for sure. I'm wondering if I can get up on this, maybe just kind of beach myself, hang out here for a little while, because it's pretty cool. Like I said, the water's running kind of fast right now. 800 cubic feet per second, I think, is what Sunshine at Sunshine Adventures said, and I trust that guy, Captain Sunshine. But I'm really hoping to see one just blow up the top water, because it's just due. We got ourselves a decent little rock bass. Slapping my hand like they do. He's a decent guy. And he gone. Those guys are always fun. I enjoy them. So with my broken pole on my last video, I'm using this ultralight that I actually found in the river. So if it's yours, you're past the claim time. Sorry. But it's a little ugly stick ultralight. I don't usually use an ultralight with Ned rigs. I usually use a medium light, so that I'm a little concerned about backbone. I'm not gonna lie. But I was able to hook into that little rock bass, so hopefully we can keep it going. Hook. Got a little spotted bass, but a chunky fella. Yeah, chunky. Might have some eggs in there. Go back where you came from. Oh, lost another little rock bass, I think. Might have been the same one. Another rock bass, decent size. Jumpy fella. All right, I think I'm leaving this creek now. I see smallies in the water. Actually, you might have seen those smallies too. I don't know. That's what's kind of cool about you guys being able to see what I see. I'm looking down into the water so often, and you guys are often just looking kind of out. But that's the goal anyway. I don't know if it'll be successful, but it's worth trying. I'm gonna fish a couple more little spots on the way out that I couldn't really get to before, but I think I'm probably done with this little creek. See, they could see me if there was actually a fish there, I think. But, I mean, look how clear the water is. It's beautiful. I've spent a lot of time in this creek water right here in varying temperatures, and they were all worth it. I enjoy my time on this creek. But we're gonna head back to the Harpeth and continue on down the road. It has been a very fast float so far, so it's just the water's running 800 plus cubic feet per second, and it's hard to slow down and fish the way I like to fish. A lot of people drag chains, and I'll admit I've even dragged chains myself, but I decided that, especially this time of year, but maybe I'll never do it again, but I don't want to ruin the hatchery. You know, like, you're dragging chains through spawn areas, you're just ruining the hatchery. So this hatchery has been around for, I don't know, it could be thousands of years, you know. So I don't plan on doing it, but as you can see, it was worth coming up. I think I caught 2 rock bass. Still no smallies to speak of anywhere. There was the one spot. It was decent. Might have had some eggs, but otherwise it's just been rock bass after rock bass. So I'm gonna check out, see where I am here on the map, and get to fishing. Another rock bass. We switched up the mount just because, frankly, it's kind of uncomfortable. So if we're not going to be catching any topwater, I'm not going to be doing it. So there's our guy, real monster, and back in the water. I don't know what's with the smallmouth today. They don't like me right now. All right. And just a couple of minutes after I say that, we get our first smallie of the day. All right. Settle down, young man. We pretty fella. Doesn't look like he's been eating much. All right, we got the smallie skunk off. That's good. He was in moving water. We just rock bassing it, you know. This one's kind of long. Might be 9 inches. Looks kind of pregnant too. Got some eggs. grief. There we go. I mean, decent. Probably should have measured that one. I'm guessing it was probably about 9 inches. It wasn't 10, but looked like it had a little belly on it, so I didn't want to keep it out of the water any longer than it had to be. Another spot. Ooh, he's gonna have to hang tight for a second, 'cause I'm about to hit a tree. All right, we're good. I think. All right. Aggressive little guy. Not very big. Pretty. Look at those colors. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but. All right, he's out of here. Yet another rock bass. Weird, he's got a little bluegill. That's a day. We are at the takeout at Highway 70. And I'm just kind of hanging around till my wife gets here, but lots of rock bass today. We did get a smallie. I think we got a couple of spots. Could have been better, could have been worse. As I always say, I'm just glad to be on the river. So thank you guys for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Tight lines to each and every one of you. Thanks.